tell you, it's a great joy to come into a room in Denver, Colorado, and to see for the first time so many Jews, Baruch Hashem, who are coming together for a wonderful asifah, for a wonderful gathering who I've never seen before. It's a great privilege. I'm very happy to see every single one of you. It's true that I had the privilege, the merit of seeing the Baba Sali personally many, many times. The name Baba Sali means the father of prayer. And he was given that name because he became very famous, first in Morocco, then in all Sephardic communities, and then throughout the world at large, that his tefillot, his prayers, were so widely accepted and heard in Shemayim. The Baba Sali was in the middle of building a mikveh in the summer months. It doesn't rain in Risani in the summer. But the Baba Sali felt that it was vital that the new mikveh in his city, in Risani, the mikveh, be finished. So he told the Dayanim, the judges in the BEIT Din, that they have to finish everything, and the builders, everything has to be finished for the new mikveh. They said, what's the rush? We can't have rain to fill the mikveh anyway for many, many months, until the winter comes. He said, you have to finish it. And when they finished building, he went out and he prayed. And he said, Ribbono Shel Olam, Master of the Universe, we've built a mikveh tahora, we built a kosher, pure mikveh for the women in the community to use. It's vital that they use it, but we can't use it unless you provide the rain. And the story goes that within the next 24 hours, it rained so unbelievably hard that the entire 40 sa'ah plus of the mikveh water was filled up within one day. It's vital that you know this. The Baba Sali's koach, his power, everything that he had came from his unbelievable knowledge of Torah, of Kabbalah, which is part of Torah, of Gemara. He was not some kind of magician and miracle worker as such. All his power came from the Torah. The Baba Sali said, according to the Noda B'Yehuda, Rabbi Cheskel Landau, the mikveh is not kasher, empty out the mikveh. They said, we're not going to have rain for another 5 months. How can you empty it out? One miracle happened. He said, we can't use it. But they said, it's only one opinion that says it's not kasher. The Baba Sali didn't look to cut corners. He said, empty it out. They emptied it out, and then he made his next tefillah. And he said, Ribbono Shel Olam, what type of terrible chilul Hashem, a desecration would it be? How would it look if I emptied out the mikvah because the Noda B'Yehuda said it's not kasher, and now you're not going to make it rain again? I insist that in the zchut, in the merit of the Noda B'Yehuda, you make it rain again, and you fill up the mikvah. And it rained again. But the way I knew Baba Sali is like in this picture over here. I saw him also dressed in brown, but I saw him many times dressed in the white, like this. If you want this evening to be more than just a wonderful meal, and to thank Rabbi Ovadia for turning this restaurant, even for one night, into a kasher restaurant, the only way you can do it, if you want the bracha of the tzaddik to be chal on you, to come upon you, is you have to say, Ribbono Shel Olam, I'm willing to undertake this mitzvah. I'm willing to mechazek myself in this mitzvah, whatever it is. And in the zchut of Baba Sali, Hashem should answer your prayers and your tefillot, and your life should be full of Yeshua, brachot, v'nechamot. Thank you very much for inviting me here this evening.
I read a story today about the Baba Sali, about someone, a couple, who was married for a few years and they didn't have any children. They decided to go to the Baba Sali to ask for a bracha, for a blessing. So he goes again and again and again. Each time he waits a few hours in line. He came 200 times. 200 times. So the next time he comes, he again asks for a bracha, And the Baba Sali tells him, you know, I don't know why you're coming over here. I think you should go home and stay home. So he tells the Baba Sali that I really want a child and I will not stay home. I will be coming again and again, whatever it takes to ask Hashem for a bracha. So the Baba Sali saw who he's dealing with. He asked him a few more questions, and then he asked him, you have emunah, you have faith in Hashem that you're going to have a child? And he said yes. So he said, so you know what, go right now tonight and buy a baby carriage for your wife. So he goes home and he buys a baby carriage. 9 months later, they were blessed between the Baba Sali and the Lubavitcher Rebbe of blessed memory. Stories are nice to share, but the main thing is that we should be inspired to add another mitzvah, to learn more Torah. I encourage each and every one that the best way we can do honor to the Baba Sali is by adding another mitzvah, to add more Torah learning to our lives, and together we can bring Mashiach. We'll all go to Eretz Yisrael, and we'll then see all the tzaddikim once again with Tchias HaMesim. They'll come back to life. Yasher Koach and Mazel Tov.
זה לא דמות מצוירת, זה הילה.
נקות את הפיח שהצטבר על הקיר מעל נרות השבת. הלכו לישון, קמו בבוקר, ראו על הקיר את דמותו של הבבא סאלי. עמק ותן את היד שלו.
We're gonna auction those 3 lanterns for the Ilui Neshama of Baba Sali. Anyone who's gonna buy those one, you can take this home after this event. But first, he's gonna come and say the Ilui Neshama of Baba Sali, and he's gonna light those candles. Okay, בכבוד. לעילוי נשמת הרב ישראל, הרב ישראל
לעילוי נשמת הרב ישראל בן מסעודה בבא סאלי. I was in Israel, I know what is the grave. I was there. לעילוי נשמת רבי מלכה אוריאל זכרונו לברכה. Amen. Say amen, please. Amen. Thank you. Avi Ben Rena. Beautiful.
Yeshakach. One thing I like to tell you, this is not easy thing. This is Ner Hashem Nishmat Adam. Abraham Ebi Ben Helen. שהקדוש ברוך הוא ישלח לו במהרה את זיווגו בתוך שנה זו, בקרוב ממש, אמן כן יהי רצון. מי שמלך עבדו אברהם יצחק ויעקב, הוא יברך את ניצן בן הלן. יהי רצון שהשם ימלא את משאלות מכל לטובה, אמן כן יהי רצון ושירבה בנחת.
נמשיכו לנו דרך סבינו, דרך סבינו, נרים ידינו, נשיר רבנו, נצעשה לנו, רבי ישראל, נשמח כולנו, בהילולה, בהילולה, לכבוד הצדיק, רבי ישראל,
עכשיו הבא.
אוקיי, מנורה שלישית. תור מנורה, הצלחה והרווחה, everything what you do. אמן. אוקיי. לעילוי נשמת הרב ישראל בן מסעודה.
נרים כולם כוסית חמודה נשתה לחיים בהילולה אשר לנו בשמחה
אושרית?
אבו טירה הרים כולם כוסית כבוד הרב נשתה לחיים בהילולה אשר לנו אור